The two IRS whistleblowers who have provided evidence and testimony alleging DOJ interference and obstruction in the Joe and Hunter Biden investigation being run by U.S. Attorney for Delaware David C. Weiss will testify in public at a congressional hearing next Wednesday, the House Oversight Committee announced today. The hearing is set for July 19, 1 week before Hunter Biden will appear in court on July 26 for a sweetheart plea deal in the Weiss investigation on 2 misdemeanor tax charges and a diversion on a gun charge. Shapley's testimony has caused House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, Republican California, to raise the specter of impeachment for Attorney General Merrick Garland. 14-year IRS veteran Supervisory Special Agent Gary Shapley and the anonymous IRS criminal investigator Whistleblower X are the lone announced witnesses. Transcripts of closed-door testimony by Shapley and Whistleblower X was released last month by the House Ways and Means Committee. Comment by the Oversight Committee on the hearing posted to Twitter. IRS whistleblower Gary Shapley and Whistleblower X will testify at our committee next week. These whistleblowers have provided information about how the Justice Department refused to follow evidence that implicated Joe Biden, tipped off Hunter Biden's attorneys, allowed the clock to run out with respect to certain charges, and put Hunter Biden on the path to a sweetheart plea deal. In a separate tweet, Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer, Republican Kentucky, said, "These credible and brave whistleblowers possess critical info related to our ongoing investigation into the Biden family's influence peddling schemes. Americans deserve to hear directly from them. Key whistleblowers to testify on the Biden family's influence peddling schemes." Comer announces hearings scheduled for July 19. Washington, House Committee on Oversight and Accountability Chairman James Comer, Republican Kentucky, will hold a hearing titled Hearing with IRS Whistleblowers about the Biden criminal investigation. At this full committee hearing, the American people will hear from IRS whistleblowers who possess critical information related to the committee's investigation into the Biden family's influence peddling schemes. In addition, the whistleblowers will testify about the politicization and misconduct at the Department of Justice, DOJ, and Internal Revenue Service, IRS, with respect to the Hunter Biden investigation. Since taking the gavel in January, the Committee on Oversight and Accountability has made rapid progress in our investigation into the Biden family's domestic and international business dealings to determine whether these activities compromise U.S. national security and President Biden's ability to lead with impartiality. From the thousands of financial records we've obtained, we know the Biden family set up over 20 shell companies, engaged in intentionally complicated financial transactions with foreign adversaries, and made a concerted effort to hide the payments and avoid scrutiny, said Chairman James Comer, thanks to the good work of Ways and Means Committee Chairman Jason Smith. IRS whistleblowers recently provided information to Congress that confirmed many findings of our investigation. Additionally, these whistleblowers provided information about how the Justice Department refused to follow evidence that implicated Joe Biden, tipped off Hunter Biden's attorneys, allowed the clock to run out with respect to certain charges, and put Hunter Biden on the path to a sweetheart plea deal. Americans are rightfully angry about this two-tiered system of justice that seemingly allows the Biden family to operate above the law. We need to hear from whistleblowers and other witnesses about this weaponization of federal law enforcement power. This hearing is an opportunity for the American people to hear directly from these credible and brave whistleblowers. I look forward to their testimony as the Oversight Committee, along with the House Judiciary Committee and Ways and Means Committee, work to deliver transparency and accountability. What? Full committee hearing titled, Hearing with IRS Whistleblowers about the Biden Criminal Investigation. Date, Wednesday, July 19, 2023. Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Location, 2154 Rayburn House Office Building. Witnesses: Gary Shapley, Supervisory Special Agent, IRS. Whistleblower X, Criminal Investigator, IRS. The hearing will be open to the public and press and will be live-streamed online at https://oversight.house.gov/1. IRS officials recommended that Hunter Biden be charged with tax crimes, including felonies, starting with tax year 2014. 2. Whistleblower testimony pointed to Hunter Biden's $8.3 million income that includes foreign payments in the form of a large diamond valued at $80,000 and a Porsche worth at least $142,000. A large part of the income came from Chinese entities. 3. In September 2019, President Biden said, "I've never spoken to my son about his overseas business dealings," yet President Biden himself is implicated in messages between Hunter Biden and CEFC China energy officials provided by whistleblowers. The Ways and Means Committee obtained a July 30, 2017, WhatsApp message from Hunter Biden to a CEFC China energy official, where Hunter Biden wrote, "I am sitting here with my father and we would like to understand why the commitment made has not been fulfilled. Tell the director that I would like to resolve this now before it gets out of hand, and now means tonight. And, Z, if I get a call or text from anyone involved in this other than you, Zhang, or the chairman, I will make certain that between the man sitting next to me and every person he knows and my ability to forever hold a grudge that you will regret not following my direction. I am sitting here waiting for the call with my father." FBI officials prevented IRS investigators from accessing a laptop that held relevant documents to the investigation, including emails relevant at issue, with reference to 10% held by Hunter for the big guy. Investigators were discouraged from seeking a search warrant to follow up on the WhatsApp messaging and search a physical location because the property in question they would be searching would be the guest house of former Vice President Biden. 4. Whistleblowers testified that investigations into Hunter Biden's clear tax issues were met with a delay, divulge, and deny campaign that ultimately shielded the president's son by allowing the statute of limitations to expire on several tax crimes for some of the most key years of violations, those when Joe Biden was the Vice President of the United States. 5. IRS employees said they worked through the chain of command to raise concerns about this delay, divulge, and deny campaign, only to be met with hostility and retaliation, leading them to come to the Ways and Means Committee. 6. Attorney General Merrick Garland and U.S. Attorney David Weiss are telling different stories about who was in charge of the investigation, and only one story can be true.